Good day, friends. Miloa here, and today's adventure starts with Galadriel, Book 7, Chapter 1, The Land of the Elf Queen. Within the woods of Lorien, guests of Lord Celeborn can recover from their hurts and the toils of a long road. It is my hope this reprieve was of use to you, Miloa. In these dark days, no time of rest is as long as we might wish it to be. It is nearly time for you to depart again. With one motion of a lovely arm, Galadriel directs her gaze to the flats that cling to the bole of the tree. Nona has made a full recovery, as she could have, and a greater one than I expected of her. She is waiting for you at the ladder down from these flats. I have made it known that it is my will she be permitted free movement within the hedges of Caras Galadon. Show her the city of the Galadrim, Miloa. We will speak in my garden when she is satisfied with her exploration of what the city has to offer.
They tell me I was close to death. I remember very little of it.
Nona smiles weakly at you. They tell me I was close to death, Miloa. I remember very little of it. I remember a creeping shadow and a chill cold as ice, and her eyes narrow. The men of that town would not heal me unless I gave them my sword, but you spoke against it, and so did that man. What was his name? Horan? I should thank him for that kindness, even though he is of the horse folk, and we should not trust him too far. The Lady of the Elfwoods told me I could see her city before we departed, if I were well enough. I tell you I am. This place is a marvel, though my people would not wish to live here. Bring me to some of the notable locations of the city, Miloa. We have some time before we must depart, do we not? This is not really going to test my knowledge because I haven't been in Caras Galadon in forever. This one's obviously over here.
This is a place of quiet contemplation.
This is Celerin, the White Fountain of Caras Galadon. It is a place of quiet contemplation, where elves of Lorien are free to enjoy the sound of the water in the pool and the feel of soft breezes on the skin. Rian looks at Nona dismissively, and you can tell that despite Galadriel's words, not every elf is pleased to have the Dunlending girl within the borders of Lorien. Others can admire the fountain as well, of course. Rian finishes with a sniff. Let's try this ladder. I guess we're gonna go run upstairs because there's a ring right there that we need to talk to.
We see so few visitors to Caras Galadon.
I am sorry. We see so few visitors to Caras Galadon that our hospitality is perhaps not what it should be. It must seem a very confusing place, with flats built on multiple levels of the great Melurn, with winding stairs and bridges crossing the breezy gaps. Engelman laughs, a delicate and musical sound. You catch Nona's brief scowl at the airy tones, but Engelman does not. I have heard it said Caras Galadon is as maze-like as the cities of the dwarves. But if this slander is true, at least our maze is above the ground, lit by the glow of the sun and cool glimmer of the stars. I would forgive any amount of confusion for those dual boons. Ona looks out into the void between the flats and says nothing. Talk to Ludris on the Telane Galadriel. Nope, wrong one. It gets very narrow up here. Maybe being on a horse is not the best idea.
The Malon trees of Lothlorien are the mightiest to be found anywhere.
In these, the waning years of Middle-earth, it was once not so, but the passage of time and the spreading of darkness has caused much that once was great to wither and diminish. So it will be with the elves, were we to stay. Already we have stayed too long. Lucius looks sideways at Nona, but she seems not to notice. It will soon be the time of man, and who can say how that race will deal with the challenges that lie ahead. These Melorn support the Telane Galadrim, the flats on which much of the work in our city is done. Without them, little could be accomplished. I hope the same will not be said of the elves when we have departed. Nona observes the mighty Malorn trees, but says nothing. There used to be a ladder that goes down. There's the down ladder. rather impressive garden, I'd say.
I hope you enjoyed your respite.
It brings me sadness to tell you it must be ended. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit like and subscribe, and be sure to tune in tomorrow as we check out the Mirror of Galadriel. Should be interesting. Thanks for watching.